Okay, let's learn how to make scrambled eggs. So for scrambled eggs, you are going to need eggs, obviously, bread if you want it to go on the toaster, butter, salt and pepper. You're going to need a saucepan for on the hob. You're going to need a bowl for scrambling them in, a whisk or a fork for scrambling, and then a paper towel to put your bread on at the end. So let's just put the pan on really. The trick with scrambled eggs is to cook them low and slow. Oh, did I say that? You need one of them as well. So you're going to crack your eggs into a bowl. It's funny, I could never eat 3 poached eggs in a row, but I could easily eat 3 scrambled eggs. I don't really get that. Okay, so crack them into a bowl. Did you see what I did? Sorry, I should have said that. I just take it in one hand and then gently tap it against the side of the bowl, and then use both hands to split it open. Or you can use a knife or another thing to cut the side of that egg and then do it. Sorry, I should have said that while I was doing it. Okay, you want to grind some pepper in, and then I'd put about, for 3 eggs, I'd put about probably 1/3 of a teaspoon, but you can go more or less depending on how you like it. And then you use your whisk or a fork to whisk it up. So you want it to be all the egg and the yolk and the white to be mixed in, so it's one consistent. So meanwhile the pan is heating up, and you want some butter in there to start. A tablespoon of butter. To be decadent. So you can hear the sizzle. Okay, the thing with the scrambled eggs is you don't have to wait until the butter is completely melted to put them in, so because it'll start mixing in. So just tip your eggs into the pan, saucepan, and then as well at the same time put your bread into the toaster and turn that on. Okay, I'm just going to show you. So see the big piece of butter's in there as well. But the trick with scrambled eggs is not to touch them too much. And what you're trying to create are drifts. And the way you do that is to push either your, what do you call it, spatula through them. Just push it like that. See and how they're creating big, beautiful pieces of scrambled egg. And as I said, low and slow, that's the kindest way to cook them. Now, the other thing to remember with scrambled eggs is they will continue to cook after you've taken them, all eggs really. They will continue to cook after you've taken them off the heat. So you never want to completely cook them while they're in the pan. How are yours looking? Hopefully about the same as mine. So don't worry if some of it sticks to the bottom of the pan, even though I've used the butter. I've still got some stuck to the bottom. And just bring it in from the sides. And do it really gently, okay? Now, everyone's different with their scrambled eggs. You might like yours more cooked than me. But you're aiming for fully cooked through, but not overcooked. So that's only taken a minute or so. I'm trying to do this with one hand so I can hold the phone. Hope yours are looking like this too. Okay, so that's enough for me. I'm going to turn it off. I know you won't want those bits of white in there, so see it's going to keep cooking, but I've turned the heat off. Okay, and now we just have to wait for the toaster. Okay, so just please give it a go. So now, okay, the toaster is popped. So you're just going to take a piece of paper towel and put it on your plate. And this, you don't have to do this, it's just me being fussy. But if you then just by putting the paper towel down on the plate, it is going to absorb up any condensation or moisture that's coming off the toast, so you have really crispy toast. Okay, and then we'll butter the bread. And then what I'm going to do now is just take the paper towel, take the paper towel away. So you've just got your toast on the plate, and then you're just going to give the eggs one final little stir, and then just gently spoon them onto the toast. So take a bite, see if you want more salt and pepper. Let's see how you go. There you go. And that's how you make scrambled eggs.